I share many free EIs in my videos and I'll include another one today, but it's important to understand how to keep an EI profitable in the most recent market conditions. And that is what I will show you in this video. So 1 year ago, I shared one of the best expert advisors for small accounts. And it was in 2023, but this robot has been performing really well, and we updated it just one time in March, and I'm recording this video at the end of August and the robot is still performing really well. So let me show you how I update them from time to time and what is important when you are doing it. So I'll go to one of the pieces of software we use. It is called Expert Advisor Studio, and you can sign up for a trial which you can use for 15 days and you don't need to pay anything. You can export as many strategies as you wish, but after you download a free robot from any of my videos, you can import it in Expert Advisor Studio. So I'll import this Expert Advisor that I showed to you, that I created more than 1 year ago, and we updated in March this year, and you can see that it's been really profitable recently. So if an expert advisor is profitable, very importantly, we don't touch it, we don't do anything. It is profiting, so just keep trading it. Now if the expert advisor starts losing, like in that period over here, we have to update it, and this is why I updated this expert advisor by adding an exit condition. It depends on the broker you are using. Every broker offers different historical data, or this is all of the information we see on MetaTrader, and with opening of the bar, the closing, the highest and the lowest value of each bar, all of the bars combined together form the historical data. EI Studio gives you the opportunity to import historical data. There are free scripts included, but for the purpose of this video, I will switch to Eightcap data, which is by default in EI Studio. You will see that the performance is different. Still, the strategy is profitable, but because of the different trading conditions, we don't see a good balanced chart. So what I will do, I will click on the optimizer, and this is exactly what I do every time when I update the expert advisors. So I will include the stop loss and the take profit in the optimization, and there is a minimum and maximum value. Usually I do it between 10 and 100, but recently I started using higher numbers for the stop loss and take profits. I'll increase it to 200. The step is about how many different variations the optimizer will try to find the best possible parameters. So if I leave it to 1, it means that it will try everything with 10, 11, 12, 13 up to 200, and if I change the step to 2, it will test everything from 10, 12, 14, 16 up until 200. And I usually select step of 2 for the stop loss, the take profit, and all of the parameters to avoid over optimization. But that is something I have covered in some of my previous videos, so I won't go into details. I'll go for step 2 with the indicators as well, and for the deviation at the end, I'll leave it to 0.01. I'll click on start, and now the optimizer is trying to find the right parameters for that strategy, so we will have a better balanced chart, but not just the chart. It's aiming at a better net profit, profit per day, the maximum drawdown, the return to drawdown, and you can see that now we have a much better strategy. I can accept it, or if I want to change something, I can run the optimizer again, but in this case, I'll click on accept, I'll go to the editor, and now I see the new parameters. You can see that the stop loss is 184, take profit is 50. And I have said that in many of my videos that the strategy builders, the tools we use, taught me that the stop loss not necessarily has to be smaller than the take profit. A risk-reward ratio of 1 to 2, 1 to 3 is good, but whenever you put the stop loss closer to your entry, you increase the chances of hitting it before the take profit, and this is proof that we have a better strategy when the stop loss is way bigger than the take profit. Some of the inputs for the indicators were changed, and I will include this strategy for free down below in the description so you can download the latest version. And I do that easily by exporting it with one click from Expert Advisor Studio, and this way we have the ready to use code and you can just compile it and use it in MetaTrader. Now, a good cross validation is to test the strategy with different brokers' data. For example, I can go back to the premium data. You can see that it's still a very profitable strategy. If I go to Black Bull, still a profitable strategy, and DarwinX as well. But in this video, simply I found the best parameters for Eightcap because this is one of the brokers where I trade with standard account. There is no commission and the spreads are low. The broker offers plenty of instruments. It is very well established with good ratings, and most importantly, of course, is the regulation. Always trade with regulated brokers, guys. So leave the link to Eightcap down below in the description if you decide to test the broker with a virtual account and with a free EA that I will put in the description. Also check out EI Studio, and on the homepage I have recorded a free course that you can sign up for, and you will learn more about this online tool that really taught me about algo trading. Before algo trading and before using strategy builders, I was thinking I was a trader, but I really wasn't. As always, I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and before you go, check out this video on my side to learn more about EI Studio. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.